It is a offshoot of a popular worship song called Amazing Grace. It's called My Chains Are Gone. And the original song was written by a man who became a Christian, and before, in his past, like previous life, he was a slave trader. Like he would go to Africa, pick up some, Africans, and take them to any country, and people would buy them. And like I said before, I know a lot of you have been through so much, and I'm sure sometimes you think that God just doesn't care sometimes. But if God could care about somebody who would do something as evil and vicious as sell a person to another person, he's got to care about you just a little. So, without further ado, grace for me was found when I stumbled and fell down hard to the ground. It was an understatement to say that I was hellbound, but even still it touched my blind eyes and deaf ears. How sweet the sound. Grace came down in the flesh for all to see, that there's something about that man that by ourselves we could never be. And when he died, the darkness hidden inside began to flee. He did it all to save a wretch like me. Gone in the chains of lust and hate. Who knew that after making my own choices, this would be my fate? I took the nice, soft, low path instead of the high road that is narrow, rugged, and straight. No one could take away this burden, so I had to wait for a Savior to cleanse my soul and to build me up and make me whole. To take this cardboard box of religion and punch in some air holes, and to make talking to God more like chilling with my best friend than awkward small talk at the punch bowl. He will my shield and portion be however the dice rolls. I've been set free of the bonds of this life, no longer worried about this world's drama or strife. I will fear no man wielding either a gun or a knife. No longer will I worry about what will be my job or who will be my wife. And like a flood, he will wash me clean, so that I'm no longer diseased and obscene. I've seen what it really means to give my life to Christ. And it's not just saying a small prayer when you turn 15. His unending love is what I've seen. As amazing grace, on it I lean. As amazing grace, because of it my hope is secure. This lovesick feeling has no cure. So cleanse me, O God, let your water pour. Let me see your gospel beyond the brochure. May your presence come in size and my pride become miniature. May his amazing grace flow as long as life endures.